currently Tesla is trading up about 0.5%, but I don't think that's based off of any kind of news just yet on earnings. I think it's just more or less anticipation right now. So we will wait. It is starting to move a little bit more. Some volume is starting to roll in here, but not quite yet ready to say that earnings are out just yet. But it looks as if potentially something's going on. We'll see. Right now it's up about 1.25% after hours.
Okay. We'll get back to that accounting thing, guys. I'm reading your guys' feedback. We'll get back to it.
Vinay says break 710 and we moon. I agree. I think 710 is going to be a really crucial resistance for Tesla. If it does end up moving up over that resistance, and I think it does continue, I really like that momentum if we get up over that. Right now, Tesla just touched 670.58.
Looks like the numbers are in. Holy shit.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What we got?
Earnings were 98 cents. They came in at $1.45. Revenue, slight beat. 11.4 billion was the estimate. Came in at 12 billion.
They came in at $1.45 a share.
See, I don't think that's right because I'm also seeing $1.02. That seems like the right number.
$1.02 seems more realistic. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Let me confirm that. I'm sure somebody's going to do it because I'm seeing these. They definitely beat on revenue and earnings per share. We know that for sure.
Yeah.
Twitter's just giving me different numbers.
Right now, Tesla is rocketing here after hours. It's up to almost 3% here at $677 after closing the day at $657.62.
Yeah, those numbers are right. $1.45.
$1.45. Multiple sources coming in at $1.45 for Tesla on the expected 98 cents per share. That is wild. What was the revenue expectations?
11.4 came in at 12 billion. So
wow.
Beat by 600 million.
That's awesome. I know Arfin's sleeping. I don't know where he went. But yeah, this thing's moving pretty good. Now, again, we have to wait for Outlook as well. As soon as we get the outlook on Tesla, so we're seeing some pullback here after it reaching all the way up to $677 a share, almost $668. And it is still looking really good here. After closing the day at 2.25%, up 2.25%, it is now up around 1.5% right now on a little bit of a pullback. Was high as much as 3% after hours. So there he is. There's Arfin. What's up, bro?
I don't think their beat matters.
Yeah, we need to see what's after this.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be, I think it's any guidance, any sort of extra numbers that we weren't expecting, and then just analysts telling people what to think.
Yeah.
Upgrades, downgrades, price targets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which that'll only come in a couple days, but we'll certainly know the guidance. So, I don't think we've yet totally seen the move.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We'll have to. Tesla private jets announced from Jeff Chocolate. Is that true?
I don't know.
What? That's all right, Arfin. We're just giving you a hard time, man. So if you guys are just tuning in, we have Tesla earnings are in. They smashed them. Expectations were 98 cents a share. They came in at $1.45. Beat revenue as well, 12 billion to expected 11.4 billion. A really great quarter from Tesla. Now the key here is, what is their outlook look like? Are they expecting any kind of increase in production, sales, what have you? That is going to be really important as to whether or not we see a green day out of Tesla tomorrow or a red day out of Tesla tomorrow. We got 350 of you guys hanging in here. Let's go ahead and get those likes up. Maybe we can get to 150 today. Can we get to 150 today? We certainly would appreciate you guys. If you're enjoying the stream, hit that thumbs up.
I just wanted to say initial things regarding the what we mentioned about the P&L, and there's been some competing things that people have said, and I'll come back with this. So I guess some people said, Kathy Wood said that it would only be realized if it was a loss. Sorry, it would appear if it was a loss, only a loss, not profit.
Yeah.
And Mr. DeSoto actually said a write-down. Well, what I would say about that is, or then somebody else said about the write-down is below its actual dollar cost average, or cost average, so cost basis. And so we got to do a little bit more research on that, because I haven't heard that a write-down how a write-down for a publicly traded company would work, and if that has to go through. So, hey, listen, if I'm incorrect on that, I'll tell you guys, I was not I was definitely not under the impression that you had to write down essentially the fluctuations of a stock, but realized you can realize the profits.
Yeah.
So I don't know why people are saying that. So guys, we'll follow up with that with you guys.
Yeah, we'll make sure that we address that tomorrow in tomorrow's live stream. Quarter two deliveries 201,304, which I think that comes in line with what was reported a month ago.
What was that?
201,304.
Yep.
Up 121% over the year over year. Still amazing. Tesla's continuing to move up here. So
Let's go, baby.
Perhaps there's something here in the report that investors like. It's creeping up. It just touched the after hours high of the day at 678.44. It's looking great, man. Real quick, let's go ahead. I see some people asking about Logitech as well. Logitech had earnings today too. Let's see if their earnings are in. Doesn't look like there's too much price action going on here after hours. Logitech isn't really like a very fluid or a liquid stock. So not surprised to not see too much action here, but usually if the earnings come in, you're going to see a little bit more volume. So it doesn't look like they're in quite just yet. Arfin, if you don't mind, or Fat Man Zoom, mind looking that up on Logitech. This is one that I actually really like. It's not obviously as blockbuster as Tesla is today, but Logitech has been crushing it for the past literally 2 years. The pandemic obviously exacerbated a lot of things, and this has been doing extremely well. We come out to the daily charts. It looks fantastic. The weekly charts, even better. I mean, look at this run it's had over the last 18 months or so. It's just been phenomenal. And so I like Logitech a lot. I would imagine that they continue this run up, especially after the pullback from 140. So I like this stock a lot. You know, the gaming industry is just getting started. Obviously, Corsair is in that conversation too, but Logitech has the earnings today.
Nothing yet for Logitech. What I will say is what's working for Tesla, and I think as I'm excited about it, apparently it's they showed like 1.1 billion in net income, which is awesome. Again, to that Bitcoin conversation last quarter,
yeah.
If you remove the Bitcoin sale, they would have actually came in negative. And so without Bitcoin, for them to be profitable and by 1.1 billion, that's huge. So if that number is correct, that's huge for the company.
Yeah, we got some whispers that Tesla semi moved out to 2022 late next year. That's disappointing. If that's the case, we shall see. There's 370 of you guys in here. Oh man, we just skyrocketed right past our goal of 150. How much higher do we move this up? If you guys could get those likes up, maybe we get to 200 before the stream's over. That would be awesome. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far and you're just joining, we are giving our live reaction to Tesla earnings. They came in at $1.45 with the expectation of 98 cents. And then also came in at $12 billion of revenue with expectations as 11.4. Still waiting to hear official word on guidance, but it looks like it's not too shabby here. It was up as high as around 3.5% after hours. Now pulling back here a little bit. It's now just up 1.5%. We'll see how the rest of this shakes out. But so far, so good with Tesla. Definitely a really positive reaction after hours here.
Mad Dick said quarter deliveries expectations reduced by 2% year over year as X and S was reduced.
Okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense given the shortages and the supply chain issues that we've had. And 2% probably that's not that big of a deal, I wouldn't think.
Essentially, if it had the same quarter, it's 4,000 cars.
Okay. So, yeah, really not really that big of a deal when you consider the 121% increase from last year. But, starting to see this sell off a little bit. Could be in response to that outlook. We'll see. We've seen this before, though. You see like some profit taking here in after hours. You know, it's only up around 1% right now, and then it continues to move up. So we'll see how this plays out. But like I said, you know, and we talked about this before earnings came out, that, you know, we're going to have to see a really positive outlook from Tesla in order for this to continue to go up. So this could determine, again, like I said earlier, whether or not this is going to be a red day or green day tomorrow. So hopefully we have some more positive outlooks from Tesla, especially I would love to see what their expectations are for the Model Y and 3. Can they make up that loss in production from the X and S with the Y and the 3, which it seems like they can. It seems like that could be very possible. to kind of make up for those sales there. So we'll see what comes out as far as that's
Yeah,
concerned.
yeah, I agree. I'm not worried about delivery numbers. It may have a short-term reaction.
Yeah, I think so too.
I'm just seeing if there's any other information as far as I think they just kind of reinstated their guidance, so they still see a 50% average annual growth in deliveries. That's
Incredible.
known.
That's still incredible.
And so I don't think that bodes well for them. It is a great number, but I don't just reinstating
Yeah.
probably isn't great.
Yeah, probably doesn't move the needle a whole lot.
Yeah, so we'll see if there's anything else. That 2022 information about the semis is really unfortunate.
Yeah, I was really hoping that we would see some production from them, either late this year or even early 2022. But late 2022, that kind of sucks.
Yeah. So the one other thing, I guess there's some notes here on Twitter. They mentioned focus on Berlin, Austin factories, but they did mention limited availability of battery cells and global supply chain challenges. So
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.